Now, this is interesting. From Mediaite, Sean Hannity defending Ainsley Earnhardt from Howard Stern, mocking her faith. You know, Sean Hannity, who, as he gets older, looks more and more like an angry ape man to me. He used to be a big fan of Howard Stern. And
really?
I think they might have even been friends, but now he's very upset because Howard Stern the other day interviewed former Democratic candidate for the presidency, Hillary Clinton.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You went on that filthy show?
It's not that filthy anymore, Eazy-G. Howard is... He's evolved. I mean,
yeah.
You know, do you really want to hear a 65-year-old man talking about strippers
true.
and porn stars?
Yeah,
I mean,
true, you're right.
You know, come on. I mean,
so what did Hillary say?
It's bad enough you do that on the show, Eazy-G.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets really filthy around here. But
what did Hillary talk about?
Well, she talked about. I haven't watched the whole thing yet. It's a couple of hours long, but
really,
yeah. But she went in depth about, you know, how she felt after the election, how difficult that was for her, and you know, Howard had a lot of questions about that. You know, and Howard supported her in 2016.
The show lasts a couple hours?
The interview did, yeah. Well, he's on for like 4 hours.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yes.
What time's that? What time is he on? Do you know?
I think 6 to 10.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Oh, really? So he's a morning drive?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he always has been.
The show's from New York?
Well, Morning Drive is, yeah, from Sirius XM satellite radio. Well, Morning Drive is like, you know how like 8 to 11 is prime time in television? Morning Drive is really prime time in radio.
Oh, all right.
So when you're on the morning show with Peter White, you're in prime time, Eazy-G.
Oh, wow.
You've got the prime spot.
I forget the guy's name, but it's a guy coming to the Rex Theater that he's big on the Cyrus radio. I mean, he's big on the satellite radios.
The guy who's coming to the Rex Theater?
Yeah.
What, he hosts a show on satellite?
Yeah, he does.
The tickets are really expensive, like the first couple of rows.
They're like $140.
Oh, my God. Is it Howard Stern?
No.
Oh.
Some guy I never heard of.
Oh.
But
exactly. That's why I'm not paying $140 to go to the
like
Rex
a lawyer
Theater and see this guy talk.
And he does numerous things.
Is he Howard Stern's lawyer?
I'm going to look it up.
Oh.
He's got a big, long name. I think his first name is Michael.
Mm.
I brought it up in the morning show, and Peter said, who?
Oh.
Never heard of him.
It's not Michael Smerconish, is it?
Yes.
It is Michael Smerconish?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, I like him. Michael Smerconish is interesting because he's, you know, typically in political talk radio, conservative hosts.
Why did you know he was political?
Really kind of dominate. Yeah. But, you know, conservative talk radio hosts like Rush Limbaugh and Sean Hannity and whatnot, they're the most successful. And there is some liberal programming, like Arnie Arneson has a show that's pretty successful. But Michael Smerconish is an independent. He was a Republican up until, I think, sometime in the George W. Bush administration, and then he became an independent. But he's the only independent that I know of who has a mainstream, nationally syndicated political talk show.
Oh, really?
You know, because usually you got to be on one side or the other. And like I said, conservative talk really is what dominates in that space, you know?
Do people pay $140 to see him at the Rex Theater?
Well, that's a little interesting. I don't know
I'm
why.
going to look it up because I don't believe it was that guy.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Michael Smerconish would be doing that would cost $140, unless maybe he's doing like a Vegas show as part of his act.
I don't know.
That'd be interesting. He doesn't seem like the type, though.
It's on the website.
On the Rex Theater website?
Yep.
Oh,
That's what I'm pulling up now, or attempting to, if you want to do that.
right.
I could be getting his last name wrong, but I swear it's a guy named Michael. I couldn't pronounce his last name, and I know Daryl, Dragon Dion, was making fun of me, saying, "What's his last name?" I always butcher people's names.
I heard you the other day trying to say Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, that was a repeat episode, yeah.
But to be fair, that's French.
Yes, even though I am a Canadian.
You are?
Heritage, yes.
Oh, yes.
I don't speak that good.
Do you have Canadian citizenship, Eazy-G?
No.
You have dual citizenship?
No, but it's Canadian blood in me. So.
Yeah, you've got that Canadian blood.
But I don't know how to speak French.
Can you honestly claim to be a real American with that Canadian blood?
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
When the Boston Bruins are playing the Toronto Maple Leafs, in your heart, who do you root for?
Always the Bruins.
You said that awfully quickly, Eazy-G, almost as though that was a pre-programmed answer.
Yeah.
Like you were ready for that question
Yeah.
because you're suspicious of others being suspicious. Hey, I just realized something. What is hanging from your shirt? You got some sort of button there or something. What's going on over there?
Celtics.
Oh, you're wearing
I had that button since the 80s when Larry Bird was in town.
You've had that button since the 1980s?
Yeah, we bought it at Collector 7.
Wow.
Like a couple of dollars.
Yeah. How much do you think it's worth now? Like $3?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Because you got to figure with inflation, right?
Yeah.
You've had that button for decades? I don't know if I have any clothing that I've had for decades. Well, that's not clothing. That's
I've had that button. Yeah, it's one of my favorite buttons. Yeah.
I noticed it covers one of your enormous pecs.
Yeah.
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 Did you find that guy's name?
No. I thought, were you looking it up? Or?
I thought Eazy-G was looking it up because he is the entertainment reporter.
I'm explaining why I need 2 laptops for my podcast.
Right.
You explain that. I'll try to find it.
But
trying to sell that.
I think what happened is Eazy-G was looking it up, and then I distracted him with questions about his enormous button. Hello to Mike Pelopita, who joins us in the Facebook live chat. Well, yes, indeed. So, what was that? Oh, yeah. So there's a clip here of Hannity. So Sean Hannity, basically, because of the Hillary Clinton interview, Sean Hannity doesn't like Howard anymore. He's put Howard on the pay no mind list, and apparently he's mad at Howard for something that he had said about Ainsley Earhart. Now, I usually refer to Ainsley Earhart as the token blonde who sits in the middle, because on Fox and Friends, in the mornings on Fox, you have you've got the 3 hosts. You've got Steve Ducey, Brian Kilmeade. I'm still not sure I'm saying their names exactly correctly. And you've got the token blonde who sits in the middle, who currently is Ainsley Earhart. Is it Earnhardt or Earnhardt or something? I don't know. She's got too many consonants and not enough vowels in her name. But let's hear what Sean Hannity has to say about this. Oh, geez, this interview's 11 minutes. Never mind. I'll just read the text here. So it says, Hannity defended Earnhardt from radio commentator Howard Stern during an interview on Ainsley's Bible study set to air this week. Eazy-G, do you watch that program, Ainsley's Bible study? You are the most godly among us here.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you watch it, Christian?
No.
Well, your name is Christian.
We went over this.
Right.
We went over my religion.
Oh,
beliefs.
that's right. Yes. Did we, though? I don't even remember that.
I don't lean towards religion anymore.
Yeah.
I just don't.
No imaginary friend for you?
No.
Okay.
Okay, I get this guy's name
Sorry,
now.
Dad.
Oh, thank goodness. Breaking news. Eazy-G has his name.
Michael Smerconich.
That is him. Michael Smerconich.
American Life in Columbus is the name of the show.
Huh.
American Life in Columns.
Oh.
I don't know what that's about.
Oh, American Life in Columns, because he's also a columnist.
Yeah, he's a lawyer, too.
Yeah.
So February 9th, yeah, and then we see what the...
And he's one of those guys who shaves his head bald and can really pull it off.
Really?
Yeah, he looks good. He looks good. I only hope that when the time comes, I have a head shaped like him. I envy his head. He's got a good shaped head.
I crossed my mind to go bald today. I was thinking about it, but then I was like, no.
Right. Well, it's not something you decide. It just happens.
I messed up. The tickets are going for $40.
Oh, that sounds more reasonable. With all due respect.
$49 to $104, not $140.
Oh, okay. That sounds more reasonable.
And the balcony's $49, which is pretty unreasonable in my book.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, he's pretty awesome. And the $104, I assume, includes a meet and greet, and perhaps you get to enjoy some delicious cheese with Michael Smerconich. I think that would be fun. I'd like to hang out with Michael Smerconich. I'd like to have a conversation with him, get his thoughts on some things, and maybe have some delicious extra sharp cheddar.
We should try to pull it off and get him.
That would be great. Yes.
Let's see if we can talk.
I'll offer him cheese. I don't know if he even likes cheese. What do you think, Eazy-G? You look like you're contemplating it. Do you think Michael Smerconich likes cheese?
Unless he's lactose intolerant.
Right, which he could be. But here's the thing. Smerconich sounds like a kind of cheese to me. That's what put the idea into my head. Just like our friend who shows up in the Facebook live chat, Archie Frangudis. Frangudis sounds like cheese, and frankly, so does Smerconich.
Is Gonzo in the room this morning? Is he in the Facebook live room?
Michael Gonzalez,
right.
also known as Gonzo. I don't see him in there currently. Why? Is he lactose intolerant?
No, but if he's not in there, I'll just send him a text letter because I went to see his art on the wall over at City Hall today.
What was it?
He put some art on the wall.
Oh,
City Hall.
Wow, that rhymes.
Last Thursday.
You sound like you're rapping. He put some art in the wall at City Hall.
Yeah, so he did a good job. He said he's an artist. That's what he does.
You did a good job on that rap you just wrote. Those lyrics are fire.
So I'll send him a text letter.
Right. Yeah. Send him a text.
Great job at City Hall.
Great job at City Hall. Yes.
Better job than I could do. So.
But how do you know? Have you tried? Have you ever tried your hand at art?
I'm not really that good.
Right. You're more of a audio guy, with the rapping,
Yeah.
Yeah, he really is. I heard he's been dropping some sick beats down recently for his new album.
Well, he's due for a comeback,
Yeah, it's called Eazy-G Revived.
Right, yes. Well, of course, we all have, I think everyone has in their collection, Eazy-G's, as Hard G, of course, his hip-hop name. He released in 1988.
Yeah, Hard G Revived. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, right, the new album, yeah. But let's see, there was, what was it? In 88, you put out, what was it? G the Hard Way, I think was the first one.
I don't remember that one.
And then in 1990, he had his seminal double album.
Yeah, that was his Billboard hit. Yeah.
Right. He had that album. It was a double album. It was called Hard to Be Easy, Easy to Be Hard. And was...
There's like 24 songs on that one. I was sitting there and I was like, wow.
It was like quintuple platinum.
I wasn't born when that was released, but I started listening to it when I hit like middle school, and I really liked it.
Yeah, well, I think everyone. Look, it was Eminem and it was Eazy-G.
Yeah.
White boys into house at that time, in that period of hip hop.
I haven't heard from that guy Eminem lately. What's he been up to?
Well, I heard you and him is beefing. You all got beef.
Yeah.
Y'all beefing.
He put out a diss track the other day on you.
Oh no.
Really?
Yeah.
You got to hurry up and get that Eazy-G revived out.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
He goes, oh boy. Here we go again with a diss track.
He's so overwhelmed. He's falling asleep over there.
Yeah.
You should team up again with M Sizzle, greatest rapper alive. Yeah. Speaking of white boys, M Sizzle.
Who's M Sizzle?
M Sizzle into house. You've never heard of M Sizzle?
No.
Oh my goodness. Well, might have to play you some.
Oh boy.
I might have to play you some M Sizzle. You're just jonesing for some M Sizzle, aren't you, Eazy-G?
Yeah, if it's what I think it is.
You're over there, you're jonesing. You're like, M Sizzle. Oh my goodness.
I thought we weren't playing that anymore.
Really? Well, yeah, I don't know. You never know when M Sizzle might make a comeback.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes.
Oh boy.
So you just never know.
Yeah, that guy over the couch doesn't know.
Oh yeah, Christian. Yeah, he doesn't know. He doesn't know about M Sizzle.
Yeah, we probably should lay it on him then.
Lay it on him.
Yeah, lay it
wow,
on
you're
him.
using the hip lingo there, Eazy-G.
It really is.
That's what the young people say now. They say lay it on him.
Give him a lesson.
M Sizzle, he's the greatest rapper alive, yo.
Let's do it.
That's what's up.
Let's hear it.
I want to hear him.
Y'all just did. Y'all already know. M Sizzle into house.
All right, guys, that's a wrap for the show today. Just kidding.
Y'all not feeling the M Sizzle?
No, are you M Sizzle now?
Word.
That goes by many names.
Okay, that just almost went over my head.
All right.
Dude, it's an honor to meet you, M Sizzle. It really is, man.
Y'all not playing?
No, I'm not playing.
I don't know if you heard the guy you kind of look like, the wrestler Matt Hardy. Looks like his days and numbers.
The hard boy?
WWE.
Who looks like Matt Hardy?
You do a little
Apparently
bit.
you do, but I don't see it.
You think I look like Matt Hardy?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
I don't have the streak of gray hair. Jenny would be thrilled to hear you say that if she's still listening because she loves broken Matt Hardy.
Yeah, but it looks like his days are numbered and his comeback.
His contract is up in February, and he might.
His brother's got some drug issues or drinking.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy's been in some trouble.
Yeah.
That might be it for the Hardys in WWE. You think I look like Matt Hardy?
A little bit, yeah. I told you that before.
I don't remember you ever saying that.
I have.
Really?
Not for a while.
Mm.
First time I saw you, I said, that guy looks like Matt Hardy.
Delightful. Is it because I say that sometimes?
I don't know.
Mm.
There was a couple guys on the website today. They got 30 day suspension for drug abuse.
Who did? Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Some of the wrestlers.
Yeah.
A lot of activity in wrestling these days. A couple of guys got let go of their contracts.
I think it's a bad. I think this wrestling's a bad influence on you, Eazy-G.
Well, they got to sign some kind of 90-day thing where they can't just jump to another profession like AEW or Japan or.
Yeah. So no compete clause.
Right.
Yes.
I guess there's a rumor going around that they're might release some more wrestlers that aren't happy. Make room for some other guys that he wants to bring in. There's a lot of rumors on the street.
Yeah, rumors on the street. That's right.
He said Vince McMahon are going to go after the Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks.
Well,
try to lay money on the table.
Well, he'd have to lay a lot of money on the table because of AEW.
Well, Vince McMahon's got a lot of money.
Yeah, but the Khan family that runs AEW, they have even more. They have more money than Vince.
These are just rumors I heard today.
They're like multi-billionaires.
Charlotte Flair might leave. These are just rumors that I heard on the street.
Just rumors on the street.
That I heard on the wrestling website.
That was, of course, your big single from your double album in 1990. Hard to be easy, easy to be hard.
But he figures if he can get some of the big stars to come over from AEW, he'll destroy them. That's his plan.
Right. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, yeah. So finishing up on this. So during the interview that will air on Fox Nation on Wednesday, Hannity brought up an episode of Stern's show from May where the radio shock jock mocked the Fox and Friends host's faith, referring to Stern's comments. Hannity said Stern, quote, doesn't seem to think ever about the majesty of God or the need for the spiritual component and does not understand. Howard's gift is he's raw. He'll say what others won't say, unquote, Hannity said, before noting that Stern, quote, was totally making fun of your Bible study. Well, Howard is an atheist. They actually brought that up during Howard's interview with Hillary. He asked her if she was deeply religious. And apparently she is. She is a Methodist. Now, Eazy-G, as our faith correspondent, what is Methodism?
I'm not quite sure. I've never been a Methodist.
I was Methodist.
You were
and
Methodist.
I converted over to just not caring.
Right. So is Methodist
I don't know what to call that yet.
Is Methodist like one step away from not caring?
It'll drive you to that point. No, I'm joking. No, it's more of like it's more of a Protestant religion type thing.
Yes.
But it's hard to explain.
What about now? Our president is a who, of course, is our most godly.
Hillary Clinton is a Methodist.
Right. Hillary is a Methodist. Yes, that's what she told Howard, and she believes in an afterlife and everything. But our most godly president, of course, Donald John Trump, is a Presbyterian. Now, do either of you know what the difference is between a Presbyterian and a Methodist?
Nope.
No.
Oh, me neither.
It's weird.
I know, right?
What is a Presbyterian?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know where all these things come from.
I don't know. It's too confusing.
Isn't there only
Religion
one God?
is too confusing, folks.
It is. It's wicked confusing. So Hannity also said, quote, now I've interviewed Howard on radio and on TV. I've admired him a lot. He's a great champion. But I remember asking him, Howard, I read that you go see a shrink 5 days a week. I read that you go home and smoke pot in your basement and watch porn. I'm like, you have more money than God, you know, almost as much. And he's like, I know. Honest as he is, he doesn't have what you have, which is he doesn't seem to think ever about the majesty of God or the need for the spiritual component. There is no doubt in my life, in my mind, that we are mind, body, and spirit. There is a spiritual component to this experience on earth. I have felt in moments of my life that I know I'm in the right place in my life. I have felt it. It touched me deeply. I knew it. I understood it. And I loved it. You're confident when you believe in God. So he was just making fun of it. You were talking about how, you know, you felt the presence of God coming in your life during a tough time, unquote, the Fox News host said, adding that he thought Stern's jokes made Earnhardt look good. So there you go. Now, I would guess that if I had the kind of money that Sean Hannity had, I also would often think I'm in the right place in my life, and praise be to the Lord. What do you think, Eazy-G?
Yeah, Sean Hannity, I'm not a big fan.
Not a big fan of Sean Hannity?
No, I don't like his radio show.
Right, but he's a very godly man himself.
You know, just because he says he is doesn't make him one.
I've heard him a few times.
Yeah.
My mother's not a fan either.
Why doesn't your mother like him?
It's boring, she says.
Well, I'll tell you, he does kind of just sit there and recite Republican talking points.
Right.
Let's see. Brian Mackey from Idaho, who is, of course, a top fan, says, a member of a Christian Protestant denomination originating in the 18th century. Is that the Methodists?
I believe it's the Methodist. I believe John Wesley started it.
John Wesley.
Yeah. Back in like the 1800s.
Why do they call them
England.
Methodists? See, if I started something, I'd want it to be called like Mattism or something.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
But I'm very selfish that way.
I don't know, man. It's like I was thinking about it the other day, because I did a whole report on it down in high school when I was in high school, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not a fan of this anymore. After reading up about it and everything, I was like, I'm done.
But what was it about it, Christian? What was it about it that turned you away from the Lord and on the path of Satan?
I'm not on the path of Satan. Whoa, that's assuming stuff.
Well, I mean, is it not one or the other? I mean, you either walk with the Lord or you're worshiping Satan at DEF CON shows with Jeff Scumpy Lorenz. While poor Michael Martineau is getting tossed out on his arse.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
No, it's...
Tell us about your walk with the devil.
I just don't care about religion because I'm
Running
not
with the devil.
Are you done?
I am. Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Wrong. Well, you're not gonna put the camera on me either.
Well, sometimes I like to put it on Eazy-G when he's yawning.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
All right. Well, probably a good idea because I'm about to make myself so controversial.
Oh no!
No. I'm not
because
gonna
of
believe-
Satan. Sorry.
I'm not gonna believe in like something, when it's kind of time consuming, and I'm led to believe something, and then that I don't really feel,
You won't walk with the Lord because you feel it's time consuming?
No, I won't walk whatever you said with whatever's up there. Am I a spiritual person? Yes. Do I believe there's something up there? Yes. But I don't believe it's a person or something telling us to do something.
I believe there's clouds.
Yeah, me too. Lots of clouds right now. But it's like...
But you might change your mind later on. You're still a young kid.
I might.
Oh,
But,
good point, Eazy-G.
I wasn't much into religion back then either.
I used to be. I started out in church by myself, and then my dad joined me. Now I'm like, you know what? It's might be the church I'm going to. It might not be. I don't know. Like, I'm just too focused on myself, and call me self-centered if you want, but like, I don't have time to believe in something I don't feel.
That's the influence of Satan. Satan says...
Are you done?
Satan says, focus on yourself.
I can't with you today, Matt.
Satan says, ignore God and just focus on yourself. Blah.
Well, Satan used to be one of God's favorite angels.
That's true. They had a bit of a falling out.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, just like me and Matt are about to do if he decides to do that again. No, I'm joking. That was funny.
Brian Mackey says, Connartonism. I like the sound of that.
I like that.
Now, Eazy-G, you mentioned that at one time you were not into religion. What was it that turned you away from Satan and drew you to walk with the Lord, thus ensuring your place in heaven
I
for
still
all
make
eternity?
mistakes, but I'm not perfect out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I joined this. I wasn't really much into religion. My first, I still went to church and stuff. Went through the motions, but
Yeah.
I did all the stuff you're supposed to do. But when I joined a prayer group back in the day over at St. Elizabeth Stadium called Stepping Stones, then I met a lot of good friends, and I'm still friends with them now. Even though I don't technically go to Catholic churches a lot anymore. But,
Right.
I go to Master Christian Church. I go to Grace Church, First Church. They're not really Catholic churches.
Right.
So I tend to bounce around. Even though some of my friends don't really like that. But.
Do they don't like that? Do they judge you for it?
Well,
because that was a big thing.
At times they do.
Right, and you
But
can't
they
blame
still
them.
hang around with me though.
Because I think that was a big thing in the Bible, right? Because isn't there that story in the Bible where
But it's so easy to judge people though.
there's that story in the Bible where Jesus is like, they're about to stone somebody, and Jesus is like, "Hey, if you're going to stone this guy, have at it, Hoss,"
Oh yeah.
or something like that. I don't know if I have that quite right.
No,
I'm not
it was
exactly.
a woman at the well. And
I'm
they were
sorry.
going to stone her to death for adultery.
Right. And Jesus
And it
was
says-
like, "Yeah, go ahead, because she deserves it," or something, right?
No, he said whoever throws the first stone is the one without no sin.
Oh, but he was being ironic. Clearly,
So
he wanted them.
they all threw the rocks down because they all had sins. So
Oh,
that was
okay.
the end of that.
Sometimes I get these things wrong. I'm not exactly what you'd consider a master theologian.
But back then, the people was stoned to death for mistakes.
Yes.
So if that was the case, the Donald Trump should be stoned to death, according to the Democrats. According to the Democrats,
Right.
for his mistakes. But guess what? They all have sins too, so they won't be able to throw any stones at him.
Everybody must get stoned, Eazy-G, is what it sounds like you're saying.
Well,
Everybody
the Democrats
must
are throwing
get
stones
stoned.
at the Trump right now. Granted, I'm not a Trumpster, by the way.
Right, you are not, which I appreciate about you. Brian Mackey says, "Falling out, I see what you did there." And Ed Murphy joins us in the Facebook
Oh,
Live
hi,
chat.
Ed.
Hi, Ed.
Hi, Ed.
Ed helped you move.
I
did.
heard Ed throw some pretty legendary Halloween parties.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, a Halloween party? Maybe he'll throw a Christmas party at some point. I'm bummed. I haven't got invited to no Christmas parties this year.
Perhaps it's your grammar.
What are you saying, Matt?
Well, perhaps if you said you hadn't been invited to any Christmas parties this year, someone would invite you to a Christmas
I
party.
appreciate my roughness around the edges, Matt, okay? With my rough grammar. Okay?
Your rough grammar. That was
I can invent words off the top of my head you wouldn't even think of.
that was the name of Eazy-G's fourth album, Rough Grammar.
Oh yeah,
by Hard G.
Dude, that was a good album.
That was a good
great album, man.
Yes.
I went insane. I would sit in my room screaming the lyrics.
Yeah.
I
Well,
would
this is
also
about,
get.
excuse me, it's about that time I'm gonna have to hit the road.
Oh my goodness.
That's the name of his next album, Hit the Road.
Are you going to church?
No, not tonight.
Okay.
He's going on a date.
No.
No date.
No dates. No. But you and Michael Martin are okay? You're not jealous?
Oh no, you can.
That's the first thing
go.
I thought of.
He can have her? Oh, that's right. She's a smoker.
Yeah, we're still friends. She gave me a ride home last Tuesday. Remember?
Right.
Aw.
So you're still willing to be friends with her as long as she gives you a ride home.
Right.
You just don't want to date her because she smokes.
Well, I
feel
did
like
ask
this is
her
a
out before,
conflict of
and it didn't
interest.
work out, so that's all right.
Wait, what? Say that again?
I said I asked her out a while back.
Oh,
It
that's
didn't work out, but that's all right.
Forgot about that.
We're still friends.
Yes. Yeah.
Like when Peter was joking around with me about Amanda McCarthy, I said it would be kind of awkward if me
Y'all
and
are
Amanda were
wild.
going out and then it didn't work out, and I was still showing up at her shows.
All right, so here's my.
So it's a good idea that we're just friends.
Right. Yes.
She has a boyfriend.
I have to say, that's
Her boyfriend is Tom the drummer boy. So,
that's
Tom the drummer boy, he says.
right.
All right, so here's my view on all this.
very
whole
mature of you, by the way. Very mature.
Yeah. Here's my view on all this relationship stuff. All right? Y'all do what you want to do. But we're all on the radio at the same time, Sometime we're all going to meet up in the studio at the same time and be on the same show. All right? It'll be Mikey, Priscilla, Veronette, me, and you, okay? And Matt. At some point in time. What if things don't work out? What if somebody dates somebody and then it don't work out? That's going to be really awkward, and then avenues are going to be ruined. Bridges are going to be burned.
Yeah, you're right. You probably shouldn't date anybody. That's my love advice on the way out. You probably shouldn't date anybody
On the
people you
radio
might
with
see
you.
on the radio. You're right.
Because
you're right, Kristen Lacoss. Then if it
It's
doesn't
a
work out,
conflict of interest. That's why.
That's good advice.
That is good advice. That's very mature of you, Christian. Yes.
Guys, I can give great relationship advice. but I
Don't-
just can't take it.
Don't dip your pen in the company ink, is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. I think that's good. And that's good
I'm
advice
gonna
for
head
Eazy-G.
right over there to the news desk now, actually.
Oh, you're going to go jump on the news desk.
Let's
yes.
do it.
All right.